Hey guys, it's Jason here from the Omni Sales team, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the A-B concept. The A-B concept is how we go from where we're at, which is the A, to get to where we want to be, which is the B. So in this video, we want to break down the steps of currently looking at where we're at and understanding how to get to where we want to be. Now, it's simple. Let's start with at. In order for us to identify anything, in order for us to change the situation we're in, we first need to understand the situation we're in. So the first question I want you to ask yourself is, where am I at? It's key. Once you understand where I am at, you can then start to change it to be, where do I want to be? So the first thing, we'll take money, and we're going to use some round numbers here just for an example. Where I am at, I am currently making 100K a year. Where do I want to be? I want to be making 500K a year. Awesome. Okay, so once we've broken down where I am and where I want to be, we can then start to break down, in order for me to have made this 100K, or in order for me to be where I am at now, what went into that? What am I currently doing, and who am I currently surrounding myself with? When I want to move forward and become who I want to be, I then find out, who do I need to be around and what are my non-negotiables in order for me to get there. So let's break down this example. What am I currently doing? In my job, for me to make 100K a year, I'm not getting back to all of my clients. Like, I know that. You have to be honest. This part here of what I'm currently doing, this is everything that you're currently doing to make that 100K, and you need to be honest and put in the negatives, because in order for you to break free and break into that 500K, we need to break down what we're doing wrong. So what am I currently doing? I'm not getting back to all of my clients. I know I should be, but I'm not. Okay, so in order for me to go from there to there, I need to change this. B, I'm procrastinating. I know when I'm sitting at work, there's a lot of time where I'm just scrolling through social media instead of doing what I need to do to get ahead. So I'm not getting back to all my clients, I'm procrastinating, and most importantly, I'm blaming and complaining about the company I work for, or I'm blaming the customers that are coming in. I'm blaming our marketing, I'm blaming everybody else, but taking ownership. So these are the negative things. What else am I doing? I mean, I'm going to work, I'm making sure I'm there on time, I'm making sure that I get whatever I need to get done. Like, I'm doing all of the little things that gets me to 100K, and you can write them down as well. Obviously, your page can be way bigger than this, but these are the negative things I'm doing currently, and that's why I'm stuck at 100 grand. Now, what else do we want to look at? We want to look at who is currently around me. So who is around me? Currently old friends, people perhaps that don't have the best mentalities, negative family members. It's a massive one for a lot of us. There are a lot of people who are trying to get ahead in life, and unfortunately, the people closest to them, their family, are the pullbacks or the drawbacks from them getting what they want. So if you have that, it's important for you to understand who is around me. And then third and foremost, I drink and I've got alcoholics around me. Do you think negative family members, old friends with bad mentalities, or alcoholics are going to help me get from where I'm at to where I want to be? This is where you have to have the hard conversation with yourself. If not, then perhaps we need to start cutting out some of these activities and some of these people. So when we look at where we're at, that's what we're doing. We're trying to find what negative influences are having on our life or on our job at the moment. And right now, from this example, I can see that my procrastination, me not getting back to people, me blaming, complaining, and explaining is holding me back from getting more sales and making more money. I can see that the reason I'm starting to do that is I have a lot of old friends and family members sending me shit on social media. I have a lot of old friends and negative family members talking to me about bad things, or telling me that I shouldn't work so hard, or I shouldn't risk it all. I have a safe job right now. I'm hanging around alcoholics, and those alcoholics are drawing me back. They're getting me drunk, and I'm not being able to follow up with my clients. So that's what we look at when we're looking at where we're at. Now we want to move across to where I want to be. So where I want to be, and the reason I write that little E is because you know this is where you want to be, is I want to be at 500 grand. In order for me to get to 500 grand, what are my non-negotiables and who do I need to surround myself with? So once you start to understand that if you can break who you hang around with, that'll change your mindset, and you can develop non-negotiables, you'll be able to get whatever you want in this life. So for me, in this example, for me to get to 500 grand, who do I need to hang around with? I need to hang around with the boss or other top 1%ers. I need to hang around with positive family members. These might be people who I think are weird because I've been hanging around these people for too long. That's fine. We want to get around that. We want to get around people who are going to the gym. So if I currently hang around alcoholics, change them to gym bros. Gym bros are great. Why? Because they're always pushing themselves and they're taking themselves to the next level. They're pushing to failure. They're facing their fears every day. by being a gym bro. Get around that kind of mentality. It'll take you away from the alcoholic mentality. So these are the people I want to surround myself with. Now, what's the most beautiful thing in life? In order for you to make a change, something has to change, yeah? I have to get rid of these people. When I get rid of these people, I can then start to fill them with those people. So my goal for you is not to be lonely and to cut people out and to think that you can't hang around people. It's to change the people you're hanging around with so you have other people you can hang around with that are positively impacting your life. Once you get a new set of friends and family around you, then the non-negotiables pop in. The non-negotiables is what do I must do every day, no matter what, for me to get to that goal. So it's all well and good for me to procrastinate, not get back to my clients, blame, complain, and explain, but that's going to keep me there. In order for me to get the 500 grand, I need to set that I'm going to follow up with every single client in 24 hours, non-negotiable, no matter what. I must have 50 new connections a day. I must be reaching out to new people. In order for me to get new business, I have to reach out to new business. So how do I get 50 new connections? Talk to the person at the grocery store. Talk to the person at the petrol station. Talk to whoever you can about what you do, how you can help them, and who you are, and you'll find that you'll break those 50 connections really easy. I want to take responsibility. I used to blame, complain, and explain. Now everything is my fault. So in order for me to get anything I want in my life, I must take responsibility. And then fourth on my list here is to train daily. It's all well and good to make these new connections, to follow up people, but if you're not getting better, if you're not improving, if you're not becoming the best you can, then you're just wasting your time. So in order for me at this stage to go from where I'm at 100 grand to move forward to be where I want to be at 500 grand, these are the things I must do every day, and these are the people I must hang around with. Now, once you've developed that core concept here, the AB, we then move into C. And C is simple. C just stands for see what I'm going to do. So this is where you write out the plan of the things that you're going to do every day. You calendarize it. You put it through your calendar. You talk to the people that are positive in your life. You talk to your boss. You talk to the top 1%ers. You break down what you're going to do. Once you do that, you'll then be able to move forward and get to that life that you want to be at. So as always, guys, my name is Jason from the Omni Sales team. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you could drop a like on this video, that would really help. Feel free to chat into the comment the word coach if you want some more coaching, and we'll reach out to you. As always, we love you and we hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you on the next video.